Alright, so we're going to go ahead and continue the battle. Now, if I hit him 3 times, all of a sudden these little marks show up. If I press a button when I do that, my power happens. His power is to make the guys slow down. So we get on the other side of him, tap him 1, 2, 3 times, shows up, press a button, all of a sudden he slows right down. Okay, let's go save Alice. So again, while we're not doing that so quickly, you're gonna tap the red guy 3 times until those 2 little arrow marks show up. When those marks show up, you press any button, anything, okay? And all of a sudden, the guy that you're fighting slows right down. That's his ability. Each character is gonna have their own fighting ability. So now we're up to this light thing again. So the exclamation mark came up, so we're gonna hit the button. That doesn't do anything. That one doesn't do anything. Oh, that one dropped it right away. Now we can go ahead and grab this again. Alright, so really quickly, if we come here to the edge, I don't know if you can see this, but there's some armor right here. You can't get to it right now, but like right at the end of the game, you're going to come back and you're going to collect this armor. So if we go back up here and we click on our map button, and we're going to take our piece and we're going to move it and click, it just fits perfectly. Alright, so let's go ahead and back out of here. So don't worry about trying to get that. We will come back to it. You need all of the armor pieces in order to beat the bad guy, the final boss at the end of the game. And so we'll get that before we fight him. But there's a really easy way to get it right at the end. Now, something that I want to show you up here on the map, you're going to notice you've got these little icons here. This tells you how many puzzle pieces are in this particular map that you're on, how many armor, and then how many treasure chests. Just a good way to know if you got everything that's on that level. Go ahead and save again. And we're running all the way back to this guy. This is going to be one of your characters that you're going to get. He's going to talk. I'm not reading this stuff to you guys. You'll get to see it when you play the game. Plus, my reading isn't all that great with certain words anyway. Especially his name, like, really? Alright, keep going. Now all of a sudden he's joined your party. So remember that icon up here? I was talking to you about your character icons. So now when we click on it, now all of a sudden we have 2 of them. If we just go on top of the little antenna ears and let go, our bunny rabbit turns into this guy now. He's a caterpillar. Yay! Alright, so let's see if there's anything this way. Alright, so now we've got this. And again, same thing, we've got the caterpillar guy, but we still can't get across. How come? Well, because if we go up into here and back over here, we get to see our abilities, right? These are these abilities here. We haven't learnt them yet. Once you learn them, you'll be able to come back and do those things. But until then, we just have to go past it. You'll have plenty of opportunity to backtrack in the game. And again, we're going to mark the area. I find that he walks kind of slow. He's pretty good in battle, but just walking around, he's real slow. Alright, so now we're at this mist. Now this is what his power is. If we go up to the mist and we press any button, because the exclamation mark is above his head, press any button and you have the option of up or down. If we press the up button, all of a sudden the mist sucks us up. And now we've gone up here. If we hit the button again and press down, it drops you back down through the mist. Alright, so let's go ahead and go back up. And we're going to go this way first. There was a door there. But remember, we want to check out all the areas. Or else we would have missed the chest. Alright, so we hit the door and we're going to go out now. I'm going to go back through the door for a minute because if you don't remove those red question marks that you placed, you're going to sit there afterwards going, oh, I forgot something, I have to go back. And it's just going to be really, really irritating. So let's go ahead and bring the map back down. And the one that we're currently at, we just grab it and you drag it back and up here and it disappears back in there. And now it's gone. This one here, we still can't get to that, so we're going to leave that way. Let's float back to the top and go through the door. Mad Hatter's Tea Party. Now I know when I was looking online, this particular level, a lot of people were asking questions about, and I don't know how to find him, and what do I do? The game is pretty simple if you just follow the directions and follow the walkthrough. So we'll go ahead and change back to our rabbit. Make the mushroom disappear. Jump up. Bring Alice up with you. Jump up. Bring Alice. Jump across. And that little noise she makes does get annoying. Probably end up turning your volume off because other than her little noise, there isn't much for sound. Alright. And if you're noticing, we've already been in this area. So that's why it was good that we marked the stuff off, because now we're just going to go back and we're going to find the stuff. We still can't get up there yet. Make it disappear. Alright, so this particular mist, we're going to take that arrow question mark out of the equation because we don't need it. Turn back to that guy and drop down to the bottom, and now we can open that chest. Alright, so here's another mark. This one also looks familiar. This one's the rabbit. So once again, we're going to mark this area because if we look at our book, we still haven't learned the rabbit's jump yet. So if you were to try and cross this area, you wouldn't be able to. You would just fall into these spikes and lose a heart. So let's go ahead and go back up again.